Hi, I'm Sam Thurgood and welcome to my 2 minutes Parsha. In this week's Sidra of Behaalotcha, the Jewish people complain, the people were complaining, and this was bad in the eyes of Hashem. And the Ishbitzer Rebbe, Rabbi Mordechai Yosef Leiner, asks many times in the Torah, when the Jewish people are criticized, it says it was bad in the eyes of Hashem, and it was also bad in the eyes of Moshe. In other words, it wasn't that Hashem only saw what was wrong. Moshe himself was sensitive as a leader to the fact that his people were doing something incorrect, and yet here it seems to be only Hashem who is seeing something wrong in this sadness. And the answer, says the Ishbitzer Rebbe, is that one human being cannot turn around to another human being and say, you have no right to be sad. Even if that sadness does not seem to be justified, who can say? Who truly knows what's happening in another person's heart and in their lives, that they feel the sadness and the very difficult challenges which are so much a part of this world? It is only from Hashem's perspective that Hashem can say, as the Ishbitzer says, in Hashem's places, oz v'chedva, strength and joy, that Hashem sees positivity and light and joy. And when somebody's sad in a situation where sadness is not truly deserved, then Hashem sees that with some sort of critical eye. But that's really between the person and Hashem. We must all strive within our own lives to see the goodness and beauty and the kindness that Hashem has implanted within our lives all the time. And we must do our best to show that to people around us. What a good, beautiful world, what good lives Hashem has given us. And yet we also need to understand that when another person is experiencing sadness and pain, it may seem to us that that's not justified, but that's not really our place to say. That's not our ability to discern. Jewish people were complaining, and indeed they were wrong. Their sadness was incorrect to Hashem. But Moshe himself had no criticism for them. Shabbat Shalom.